it's Lindsay from So Here's the Thing. Eric is out of town this week and I can't tell you where. So you get me. Hi. So if you remember from the first video, one of the things that we wanted to do with you guys, and definitely want to hear your comments about this, and definitely, subscribe to our page and everything that we're doing. And if you have comments, we'd love to get your feedback as long as you're nice. But what we're going to do today is a book review. Now, I love books. I love books. Everybody that knows me knows that I love books. Taking me to a bookstore is just forget it. You might as well sit down because I'm going to get lost forever because I could spend my life in a bookstore. I love books so much and I love to read. I love to read. Books are great. And I know that there are other people like me who love to read and are just crazy obsessed about it. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to review a book series that I don't know if I never would have read it. And I'm not sure if I won't say I never would have read it. I'll just say it's not one that I think would have been on my radar had my brother-in-law, Andy, not mentioned it. So thank you, Andy. I really appreciate the recommendation. And I have truly loved the series. And I've been very kind to your books. I'll give them back to you shortly. Moving on. So, the book series that we're going to talk about today is called the Dominion Trilogy. And what it is a dystopian trilogy. And I recommend getting all three because as soon as you finish one, you're going to want to start the second one. It's that good. But Dominion Trilogy is a dystopian novel set not too far into the future. I mean, it seems like reading the book, it was set, just about the same time we're in now. I mean, the book even came out in 2016, so it's not like 30 years down the road. No, it's pretty current. But this is the first book, and it's by Joe Hart, and it's called The Last Girl. The second one is called The Final Trade, and then the third one is called The First City. And they're all incredible. Let me just tell you. Absolutely incredible. Kind of think of it like Handmaid's Tale meets Insurgent. And if all of you have read Insurgent, it's not like that. Insurgent, that whole series made me mad. Sorry, I loved it up until the very ending, and I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't read it. But those who have read it, you know what I'm talking about. It made me really mad. That said, this series is incredible. Absolutely incredible. The premise of it is that the birth rates of female babies starts to slow down, and then basically it drops to 50%, and then it drops down to 1% rather rapidly. And of course the government and the all kinds of politicians is the word I'm looking for. Everybody starts to wonder what's going on. And so anytime that you have something like that happen in any kind of governmental situation or world situation, of course, people panic. And, it starts out really slow, the whole crisis of babies being born as just boys. And then it just becomes faster and faster and faster, kind of like a fire. And it spreads rapidly, and the panic is crazy. So the way the book opens up, though, is it kind of gives you a really quick, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, overview. So by the time you actually start chapter 1 and you get to the after, you pick up with where we are. And the facility that is now in control of a governmentless country is now housing several women trying to find out what this epidemic of girls not being born is. And then you meet our main character, Zoe, who, I have to say, sorry, Joe Hart, no offense. I love Zoe, but I also kind of hate her because she makes decisions that make me want to punch her in the throat. But then she also makes decisions that she's driven to by the governmental people in charge. So, I can't say I would make some of the same decisions. So she is a great character in that way, in that she's not black and white. She's put in situations that force her to make decisions that I'm not sure I would make the same decisions. I may make different ones. You know, I don't know. That's what's so great about her as a character, is because she is very, you know, like you read some books and the characters aren't very deep and they're very shallow and there's no depth to them as a character, and they don't propel the story. They don't make anything about the book good, and you just end up feeling empty by the time you finish the book. This is not this way. This book is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. The series is fantastic, and it's gut-wrenching, and it's lovely and rewarding and very sad and heartbreaking in some points, and other parts I found myself laughing out loud. You know, so it's a very good, very, very good book series, and I strongly recommend buying all three, because I'm really glad that Andy gave me all three, because as soon as I finished the first one, had I not had the second and third one, I very well may have rushed down to my local bookstore and bought them, because they're so good. I could totally see it being in a movie. And it would make a hell of a movie. So Joe Hart, thank you. Thank you very much for writing this incredible series. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I'm going to start looking up what else that you write, because I love your writing. I think it's incredible. I don't know who I would cast in Zoe as a movie, though. I don't know, maybe Zoe Kravitz, because I love her and everything I've seen her in. So she would make an incredible character, an actress for this character. But I strongly recommend reading all three books. Joe Hart, The Last Girl, the Dominion Trilogy. It's great. Thank you, Andy, for recommending it. And thank you, Joe Hart, for writing it. I think it's incredible, and I think you guys would all love it. I would really love for all of you guys to subscribe. Give me your comments. If you have a book that you think that I should read or review, I would love to read about it. If you have a book suggestion or a series suggestion, I would love to read about it. Let's have a discussion about reading. I love books. I will discuss stuff with you guys all day. So, yeah, that is my book review for So Here's the Thing Today by Lindsay. The Last Girl by Joe Hart. I recommend that you read it. And then if you have read it, comment. Let's discuss it. I would love to discuss this book series with somebody. Andy, if you're watching this, you know, will text me. You can text me and we'll talk about it. But I'm telling y'all, this is a great series. It really, really is. And Eric will be back next week, and we'll do another video. I think what he has planned, he's going to do a makeup tutorial with Annabelle, his daughter. And let me just tell y'all that that's hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. She is adorable anyway. And then her doing a makeup video on a guy with a beard is absolutely hysterical. So read the book series, talk to me, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, but be nice. Suggest some books, follow us, subscribe to us, watch us. Because we have a lot of great stuff coming that we're going to do for you guys this summer that I think you're really going to love. So I hope you enjoy my book review. It's great. Zoe is a great character in this whole series. So yeah, that is my book review by Lindsay for So Here's the Thing. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I hope you have a great day, okay? Bye.